Welcome.
Hi,
What
everybody.
what is going on? Looks like we got a couple people in here. Oh, I
Hey.
see Tara. I see Latanya. Thank you for staying up. No, she is tired. She said you got a 4 a.m. shift.
Wow,
That is rough. That
that
is
is
so rough.
crazy. Yeah.
Thank you
But thanks
for
for
popping
joining
on.
us.
Yeah. Oh, D'Angelo's in the building. What's going on? Hey. That is so dope. So we're gonna wait for a little bit and just we'll wait for some more people to pop in. How was your day?
My day was a day at work. We've been super busy lately, and it's just been kind of crazy, but it's fragrance time. It's time to
That's right.
get into something more enjoyable. How about
Yes.
you?
Today was rough for me too. I'm kind of doing like a few different things at work, so I'm trying to just acclimate myself to those processes and it gets a little frustrating, but like you said, fragrance time, although today's been like fragrance time for me all day, so it's pretty cool. Have you picked up anything new lately?
Yep. And it's on this list of notes, fragrances for the notes that we love. So
Okay,
I'm
okay.
excited to talk about that.
So mine actually aren't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you want me to, I can tell you about what I picked up.
Yeah, what you pick up?
Okay. So I don't know if you're familiar with Shelter and Perfumes or not,
Mm-hmm.
but Michael from Naps and Nurture actually tagged me in a tag.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, why he tagged me? Because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. So basically, what happened is I ended up basically jumping in and talking to her, the perfumer, and
Mm-hmm.
I ended up purchasing two fragrances, which
That's what
was
happens. You break out the wallet.
yep, Sir and L. So hey, Courtney. Oh, Lulu and Coco are doing makeup. They were supposed to do
Uh-huh.
makeup on Monday. That's why I do this on Tuesday.
Oh boy. Well, that's
That's
okay.
okay. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm glad
okay.
you got to check those out. How do you like them so far?
I love them. So I just picked them up today, and the mail lady dropped them off at about 10 o'clock today. And I sprayed them on, and I was like, wow, they were like the first spray is very loud but beautiful. So absolutely love it. Hey Maud, see you in here.
Hey, Courtney
Lulu
and
said,
Maud and Tara.
and then Lulu said we were cheating on her, cheating on me.
Makeup Monday on a Tuesday,
Right,
Lulu.
exactly. Wrong days. And then another fragrance that I picked up was a scent of woods fragrance
Okay.
that I'm actually gonna do a video about, but I'm not gonna show which one I purchased today. I have to check out the video for that one. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. I think we should jump into these notes.
Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the notes. So let's explain what the video was about. Do
Okay.
you want to do the explaining or do you want me to?
All right. You can.
Oh, I was just throwing it out there. You're good. So you came up with a great idea. So I have to give credit where credit is due. But you came up with a great idea of doing a video where we are taking fragrances that have five different fragrance notes of fragrances that we love. So um, with that, that was very, very difficult for me. I don't know how difficult it was for you, but I was absolutely dying trying to figure out what I was gonna do. So let's go ahead and start with it. You said that, well, we said that we were going to go back and forth. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the note specifically. So say the note, and then we're going to talk about the three, so 2 to 3 fragrances per note.
Yep.
Of course, I cheated. So I cheat all the time.
Oh, it's okay. That's all right. We can handle a bit of a cheat. What's your first
Okay.
note?
You, ladies first. I
Okay,
can't go first.
let's go.
I'm
So
a gentleman.
rose is my first note.
Okay.
Um, it's so interesting how much coming into this journey, I didn't think that I really cared for rose like that, but clearly
Yeah.
my collection says otherwise. So my first rose fragrance that is a new acquisition is
Ooh.
Rose Extas Nina Ricci. So
Okay.
this has made its way around Fragcom and it's um, seen a lot.
Okay.
But I had the Rose Extas Absolute, and that's a
Okay.
little bit deeper and smokier and just things that it was hard for me to kind of digest. But
Okay.
this one is more about a brighter rose. And so
Uh,
I am enjoying this so much. It's
what
a
is
little,
it? What
mhm.
does it smell like on your skin? Like, is it
So
beautiful?
it is beautiful. It's so
Okay.
it's brighter,
Okay.
it's sweeter, and it's almost slightly tart.
Okay.
Um, I have to
Is it
figure out.
niche designer? What is
So
it?
Nina Ricci is designer, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is a great one, and I've been enjoying
Nice.
it. The next one that I have that is, I think, my newest fragrance is. You guys, I'm so excited about this.
I'm a drum roll for you.
Let me see if I can get over
And hello to everybody
it.
that jumped in the room.
Yes, hello, hello. And Decence and Teresa. Hey guys. Um, this little baby. This is Kayali's Sweet
uh,
Diamond Pink Pepper. So this has been pretty popular as well. Um,
yeah.
I wasn't sure. First of all, let's start with the fact that the bottle is too cute. It's not the pink shimmering bottle that the bigger bottle has, but it,
Okay.
as a mini, it has a sprayer.
Okay. I was
Thank
gonna say,
you.
I think I saw, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw Courtney had one of those, but I thought hers was a larger bottle. And then when you brought out that little bitty bottle, I was like, what? But it looks so, when she had the picture, I thought it was like this big. So,
Yeah, the bigger bottle is so nice, but I haven't had a lot of success with the Kayali's. I really enjoy the
okay.
vanilla. That's one of my
Okay.
favorites. But I said, let me just get the miniature and just see what they're working with. And can I say
That's
I
nice.
absolutely loved it? And it's so funny that I was contemplating, like, do I want the big bottle or should I not get it because they are like cousins.
Okay.
This has a little bit more spice to it, I think. But it's something so comforting about it. And it's so easy to wear. So it's that easy to wear fragrance that has some character to it that I'm just in love with. Like, I want the bigger bottle.
Okay. Okay.
So this one is good. This one,
So it's big bottle worthy.
it's absolutely big bottle worthy. And I don't know if I need to smell the other Kayali's again, but I just could not get with them. It was just things in there that were just too out of my lane. Like it gave
Okay.
too much spice or too much dirty musk or too much like something about
Yeah.
those fragrances that did not work well for me. But
Okay. That one. I can
this
see you
one,
feel like, woof. Hey,
uh,
Innocence, hit me up in IG. I would love to do a live with you. Love to do a live with any of you all. So just let me know.
hey, she
Um,
wants to be in a live. That's awesome. Like,
Yeah,
I would love to see
yeah.
her in alive.
I know. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm game. So question for you about that fragrance.
Hmm.
Is that is that a rose that you think that a man could wear? Because I am into rose fragrances.
You know what? And I tell people, and this isn't just to be the generic, well, you can wear whatever you want.
Right.
But seriously, I do think men get away with whatever they want because a lot of times, in my experience, the your men's body chemistry is deeper and it turns
Hmm.
a fragrance more sultry and gives it depth somehow.
Okay.
And I say that because I grew up with a father who only had daughters. And so he would frequently use our fragrances, but it
Okay.
smells a little different on him. While it's still bright or fruity or whatever it was, it just was a
Yeah.
little different on him that he could get away with anything. And I was just like, hmm. So I believe because this is a little spicy, I feel like you can get away with it if you like it.
Yeah.
It's so I did bring out Toy Boy. It's not a Toy Boy where
Oh,
the
I
rose
have
is
that.
there, but it's more of a green kind of rose.
Yep.
It's
And
not
then it
this.
also has that there's the fizziness. There's like a little bit of fizziness to it.
Hmm.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a beautiful airy rose. It's not old person, like old people rose, but
Don't get in trouble for that, Jerry.
my
It's not a
bad.
vintage. It's not a vintage rose. It's not a dated rose, we should say. But you could definitely try it, and I think you can get away with it because it's a spicy rose. But the fact that it's bright and slightly tart,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's making it lean more feminine than
Then
I
that,
would
yeah.
think a man would want to wear. But since I mentioned my toy boy, we're going to let that be the third rose and we can move into your first note.
Okay, that's cool. So, Courtney, we were trying to figure it out. So right now, Kia is just a guest on my channel, but she's going to actually, we're going to set it up to where you can see it on her channel the next time. We were talking about that before, but we really wanted to jump on and kind of talk and knock this one out. So mine. So let me go with, I'm going to go with patchouli.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
right. So the first fragrance I'm going to pull out is I'm gonna pull out Jovoy's private label.
Okay.
So private label has been one of my favorite fragrances. It's also from Cecile Zarokian, which
Mm-hmm.
I love her as a perfumer.
Me
I,
too. Oh my goodness.
Remember Me is so dope. I still have to get it. That's like the one Jovoy that I don't have, but I love her as a perfumer. But this fragrance, and I just took a shower, so I'm so happy because I get to spray everywhere. So I'm about to start spraying right now. But I love the beginning of this fragrance because you get the patchouli, but there's also leather in here,
Okay.
and it's dark, so that's what makes it so beautiful to me. It's a very dark, dusty fragrance that has leather. There's a little bit of sweetness in it, but ultimately you're getting a lot of that patchouli. You just really have to enjoy patchouli to love this fragrance. So of course there's dark, and then there's also clean patchouli as well, but this one is definitely one of my favorites.
Does that patchouli come off a bit chocolatey?
Um, on my skin, no.
Okay.
It's just dark. I mean, I know for some, you know what? I take that back. It does smell a little dark cocoa-y. You're
Okay.
absolutely right. It smells dark. It's like dark, dry, cocoa-y powder
Okay.
that's almost mixed with dirt to me, is what it smells like. So, hey, Chantel, thank you for joining.
Hey, Chantel.
But that is my first one. My second one, of course, If I go with private label, I have to go with Incident Diplomatique. Have you smelled this before?
I have not.
This is this is what actually drew me to Jovoy. So this is more of a citrus patchouli. So
Citrus
on first
patchouli.
smell, you get like this, almost get like this tree bark, but it's more of a cleaner patchouli, and then it's also this citrus note that's in there that makes this so beautiful. Hey Abraham, what's going on, man? Um, I
Hello,
love
Abraham.
so this is a lot sweeter and a lot cleaner than private label. So private label is very dirty to me, where Incident Diplomatique is very sweet, beautiful, seductive. If you're, let's say if you're on date night and it's a cooler night, if the wind is blowing, everybody is looking at you. They're attracted to you. This is gorgeous for a man or a woman, I think.
Hmm.
I know Amina likes this one, and she also likes private label too, but she likes darker fragrance. So
Right.
yeah, even Tara says she likes Incident Diplomatique, but she does like it on a man. So
Oh, okay.
that's definitely I would agree. It's definitely a very strong male fragrance. So
Thanks for chiming in, Tara.
and then I'm going to go with my next fragrance, which is from 1969, and it's called the Chronic. So this fragrance is so beautiful. D'Angelo's asking me if I've ever tried this Nichane fragrance, which honestly I've never tried that one before. I'm gonna have to get my nose on that one. But the Chronic is something new that I just picked up. And luckily, it actually has the notes on the back. So I'm going to quickly read the notes. I also did a video on this one too, but it has petitgrain, bitter orange, bitter grapefruit, Russian clary sage, Virginia cedarwood. It also has a cannabis accord, has amber, patchouli, vetiver, cashmere wood, moss, and musk.
Mm,
So
okay.
when you first spray this, it it has this beautiful mix of like patchouli and moss. And then all of a sudden you get like the cleanness of vetiver, and then you get the citrus note. So this one is so gorgeous. This has honestly been one of my favorite fragrances. As you see, I put like a little dent in it.
Okay.
So this one is definitely one of my favorites. Yes, it's a lot of notes, D'Angelo. And then the last one that I'm going to talk about within patchouli is going to be Soul Cafe from Savoir Faire. So of
Now I
course
have
it
tried
has.
that one.
You have tried that one. What do you
I
think
haven't.
about it?
I want to hear
You
your
love it?
thoughts first.
Okay. I I it took me two times of wearing it to actually really love it and enjoy it. So it had to warm up on my skin. For me, it has that beautiful opening of I believe it's like bergamot, but it's like a citrus note. And
Hmm.
then all of a sudden you start getting into more of like this leather note. And then I smell a little bit of the patchouli. It's not overly strong. So hello Jen, welcome. I
Hi,
think this is a
Jen.
I think is a very beautiful fragrance. I think it's more masculine than it is feminine, honestly.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
if
That we can agree on.
yes, if I were to smell this on a woman, I don't think it would it would do the same thing that if a man wore it. So it almost seems like you're dressed up, you're nice, you kind of have at least a collared shirt on, some slacks, something like that. You put this on, it makes the whole fit. So yeah,
Yeah. Mario Domes like that one.
Yes.
also. He like
Yeah.
loves it. He did a review about it, but I got it, um, and it was just way too masculine for me and my taste. It
Yeah.
does have a quite eclectic mix of notes for me,
Yes.
and yeah, so I think I let it sit for quite a few months, and I revisited when I saw Mario's video, and
Okay.
I was like, okay, I can see why people are really into this, but it's
Yeah.
still a little too masculine for me. So, but a lot of
I
women
get it.
love it, like love to wear it. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a nice so it's strong to me for like a good hour, and then all of a sudden it kind of sits closer to the skin, but you can still smell it. So you get wafts every so often. Because I remember walking around and all of a sudden I would like turn and then turn back and then I'm like, whoa, what is that? Like who is that? I'm trying to find who smells that good. And then you figure out it's like, oh, it was me. My bad.
Right.
So that's me though. Okay. So you next.
All right. So my second note would only be vanilla. So,
Vanilla.
so my actual scent of the day is Hypnotic Poison by
Okay.
Dior, and another iconic Frag Com favorite, the whole apricot vanilla,
Ooh.
um, ambery soft spicy vanilla. So this, because of that, I think apricot that's in it, it's bright enough that I felt like I could wear it today. We
Okay.
had a pretty sunny day, but there were clouds in and out. But it's just such a comforting fragrance for me. So I had to wear it. I had to go into the office today, so I needed it.
I can't
Uh,
wait until the day I get to go in the office. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be like, let me bring this. I'm gonna put this on like for the first hour. I'm gonna throw this on and layer it.
really,
I'm gonna go crazy.
I
I'm
needed that.
so I'm so crazy about that.
You
You said you
pumped
did
and
that.
ready to go back?
So I work from home anyways, but we were talking about just meeting up
Okay.
like at the office one day
That's
because
a
I
whole
haven't
different
yeah, I haven't
thing.
I've never met any of my coworkers in real life. Like if
Um,
they walked up to me on the street, I wouldn't know them from anybody else. So I'm just ready. And they know that I do fragrance YouTube. So I'm just like,
okay.
I'm ready. I'm coming in there with 10 fragrances. Every 30 minutes I'm spraying something different on. I'm going crazy.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. When I
Yeah.
go, it's like I'm dreading going in, and I'm dreading having to go back full time anyway. But I wore that
Oh,
scent. It's comforting, but still bright enough to stay uplifting. And the
okay.
second fragrance that I have that I don't talk about too much, but I have talked about it before, is
Hmm.
Max, the cosmetic company, Creme de Nude. And
Okay.
so this fragrance is vanilla, but it's with suede, like a soft suede.
Ooh. So is it almost like what is the Tom Ford fragrance that has suede in it also? Can't remember. One of my favorites too from the private blend. Uh um
I'm not sure.
and suede. It's called something suede. I can't remember. But anyways, hopefully somebody
Okay.
can help me out in the comments.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh, white suede.
oh,
White suede.
white. Okay, so white suede compared to this has way more vanilla to it, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
Um I want to say white suede is more floral.
White suede is my second favorite fragrance on a woman.
So wait, is it floral? Is it kind of floral to you? I'm trying to remember it.
So on a woman, it's not. On me, it is. I'm like,
Okay.
why does this smell like this on me? But on a woman, it's so sexy and seductive. And you get the suede. It's like
Mhm.
I don't get it. I'm like, how does it smell this great on a woman, but on me? is very floral. It smells like somebody's grandmother. No offense.
Wow.
No offense. Remember, we said I can't say that, right?
Right.
I'm not trying to walk down the street with my fragrances and somebody chops me in the leg and I drop a
Mm-hmm.
bottle. So, but cool. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's something that you would want to smell on a man too, or no?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going
Yep.
to check it out because I have Velvet Teddy. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
going to
because
Matt.
that suede
Mm-hmm.
it comes off a hair medicinal in the opening, but then
Okay.
as you wear it, it becomes like creamy and
Oh.
yeah. So I think I would be interested in smelling this on a man and see what I think. But it's funny that you
Hmm.
mentioned because white suede, I can't. I haven't gotten into it. I'm straddling the fence between it smelling like okay suede, it's kind of classy, and yeah, it's a touch vintage for me.
Okay.
So I have a travel size of it, and I just keep it around to see how my nose reacts to it after a while.
Okay.
So that's my second vanilla, and then the third vanilla. Which one do I want to pick?
Courtney said
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
get jumped by somebody grandmama.
uh-huh,
I hope.
right,
I
Courtney.
hope not.
But I think it's very typical of me to mention Lavander's Trianon, which is
Okay.
lavender and vanilla. It's
Isn't that something
buttery.
that Lulu talks about too? Think she may have.
We did a live around this fragrance because we
I
love
was
it
gonna
so
say
much.
that's all she talked about. I was like, I need to go and smell it. I really
This
do. Yeah.
is sweet lavender, sugar, vanilla, and it's something so buttery about it that
Really.
some people don't like, but I'm in love. I had to
I was
stop
gonna
myself
say
from wearing it
the way
because
that
I
you
have
keep
quite
rolling your
advanced.
eyes, I'm like, I need to try that. I'm trying it.
It's bomb. I
I'm
enjoy it.
trying. Okay.
What's your next note?
You know what? I'm gonna match your energy.
Okay.
Vanilla for vanilla.
Hey,
Let's
you're
let's
a vanilla
go.
lover too.
Let's
Nice.
go. I'm coming in hard.
Coming in hot. Somebody said that, Latanya.
I'm coming in super hot. I'm coming in with Sultan
Oh,
from
okay.
Royal Crown.
Okay, Royal Crown. I see
Yeah.
Chantel loves hypnotic poison too. Okay,
Oh
Chantel.
yeah.
Okay.
So have you gotten a chance to smell this before?
No Royal Crowns at all.
Okay. So I also got a little decant of it. So I haven't sprayed that bottle yet. It just looks
Okay.
pretty. That's it.
It
I'm
does.
gonna keep the sprays,
Is
but
that a matte black?
yeah, it is so gorgeous.
Sexy.
So everything that I've seen, they've kind of shown this as being green, and this is beautiful and
Ah.
black, and the top is so beautiful. So the top
Mm-hmm.
has like the little crystals or whatever I would think for as much as it costs. It's this one's a great fragrance. So what I get, so again, I have my little decant of it. So what I get from this fragrance is a beautiful, it's more of a light, um, it's more of a light type of vanilla.
Okay.
It has a mixture of like chocolates as well, but I really do enjoy this now. When I first smelled it and I first sprayed it, I was like, why did I buy this doggone expensive fragrance? But I had to give it honestly about, I would say, a couple of days of really wearing it because when you get a fragrance and it's brand new, you never want to go off of that. You never want to go off of that first spray or that first smell. So I do have a budget, Jen. That's so funny. She said, I have a budget. Yeah, when it gets to a certain point, it gets, you know, it's
Hey
pretty expensive.
Jerry.
Yes. Yeah. Can you see me?
Uh, I
What's
lost
wrong?
audio.
No, I can hear you. Can you? I can hear you. You can't hear me? Everybody else can hear you. I can hear you.
I lost audio.
I can hear you though. There's uh-oh. No, I can hear you. Can you I can hear her. She can't hear me. Try taking your thing out.
Thanks,
And
Tara.
yeah, I can hear you though. We can hear you.
I can't hear Jerry.
Uh, wow. Um
I don't know what to do. Should I leave and
uh
come back?
you can. That's fine. Leave and come back.
Sorry, guys. I'm
That's
gonna leave and
okay.
come back.
Okay. Okay. She left me, y'all. Hopefully she comes back here. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her microphone or anything like that. I know sometimes when you use StreamYard, because I know that uh says device is not connected. Oh, that's why. Something's wrong with her. I think it was something wrong with her microphone itself. So she may have touched something. But yeah, with something with StreamYard, if that happens, then I'm gonna add you. Can you hear me now?
Hear you now.
Okay.
Thanks.
I was gonna say
I
it
saw
was
the
probably
tip
something with your
to take my
microphone.
earbuds out too late. Thanks though.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it I was gonna say something with StreamYard every single time. There's something that happens, but we roll with the punches.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. But so going back to my story of what I was
Okay.
talking about with Sultan. So whenever you have a fragrance and you spray it for the first time, don't go off of that first opinion. Like give yourself a couple more days, couple more wearings, unless you're doing like a first impressions of it. Because if I went off of my first impression compared to now, be night and day. So I love this fragrance.
Agreed.
It is. This fragrance is so beautiful. It's vanilla and chocolate, and then there's something very creamy about it. But then it also has this, um, it has kind of this spiciness to it. So it's almost like a spiced vanilla, which makes it very, very beautiful. So it's very gourmand, and that's kind of that's my flavor. So that's my first fragrance.
Okay.
Okay. So my second fragrance, I'm coming in hot again with Casbah from 1969,
All right.
which I also did another video on as well. So let me read off the notes on this one for you. So it's sweet orange, ripe lemon, white honey, geranium, amber, patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, gaiac wood, leather, and sandalwood.
Mm.
So this one is so beautiful. It's crazy because when spraying this one, it almost has like a tobacco vanilla type of smell to it. So like
Mm.
tobacco and then vanilla, but then the vanilla becomes a little bit more predominant. So you get vanilla and then tonka after that. And then you get vanilla and leather. So it just builds all all onto itself. This one is dope. If you've never gotten a chance to check this one out, I would check them out. I have like a link in my video to a place where you can get a sample pack. And
Okay.
I believe they also send like if you I think they have a discovery set for this particular brand. but it's 1969.
Mhm. Do you know anything about the inspiration behind the name of that fragrance?
No, honestly, I do not. I went to Geneva and because I'm from like Illinois, Chicago.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
I drove out to Geneva, and there was this little store, and I had never even heard of the brand before. So I was going crazy spraying. It's like 100 degrees. She's like, the store owner's like, "Can you spray those outside? Don't spray those in here," because I was killing people in in there. Um, but this one is, I think, out of the two that I have from 1969, uh, the Casbah one is probably one of my favorites because it's sweet. So again, me with my gourmands, I have a sweet tooth. Amazing.
Okay.
Definitely wearable by a woman too. That's why I said you should definitely, check it out. So,
Yeah, I have to. I asked because I not too long ago went to Morocco, and so I mean I don't know if Casbahs are unique and owned to Morocco, but we stayed in a
okay.
couple Casbahs while we were there, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm like,
Um,
how did they bottle that smell if that's the kind of inspiration behind it? So I'll have to look into it and check it out.
yeah, yeah, definitely do. And then for my last vanilla note, I'm gonna go with Galleria Parfum's Moving Times.
Okay.
So I talked about this one a lot. So this one has like an airiness to it, and it's a airy, spicy vanilla that's almost like in a modern day fougere type of
Okay.
fragrance.
Mhm.
Honestly, it still leans unisex, but could lean slightly masculine to me. But I have sprayed this on a woman before. Smells great. So
Okay. Nice.
there you go. All of my vanillas. So
All
what do you have
right.
next?
All right. For me, let's go with we've done rose. I've done vanilla. So let's go with um let's go with coffee.
Coffee. Ooh, I love coffee.
All
Good
right.
call.
So let's see. Um, let's go with the mass. I was going to say mass pleasing, but that's not true. I think Fracom is divided on this one. This is Good Girl.
Oh,
Isn't she so adorable? She's so
I bought
tiny.
that from my mom. That's
Does your
actually
mom like
that's
it?
yes, that was one of the
Okay.
fragrances because she normally every time I buy her something, she's like, "Ugh, what is this?" She likes the
Wow.
Escadas. She likes
More
a very
mass
sweet,
pleasing.
yeah, mass appealing, yeah.
Okay. I just
But
wanted to take a second because they are talking about Lamar in um in the chat. I
they're
should have
saying bad stuff about Lamar.
or just some. It's not for everybody.
Lamar
So,
is not for everybody. Lamar
and it's
is musky. It's
it
it's
is.
musky,
So
musty.
we can come back to that because I actually have a category about something similar. So we'll talk
Okay,
about that then. But really quickly, this is Good Girl. It has a cacophony of notes, as some people are turned off by that. And this does have coffee, which
okay,
in this fragrance, I don't really get the coffee. Um,
okay,
but it does give it depth. I know that coffee can give it depth, and I think that's what it adds to this fragrance. This fragrance, close to the skin, is not my favorite. It actually was a turnoff when I first got it, but
okay.
in the air, it's
It
so
smells
gorgeous.
great.
I love it. So it actually smells better up on the skin now that I can appreciate it in the air. So
Yeah,
I love this. Lots of
that is
notes, coffee, vanilla, you name it, it's in here.
that is the
But I love
smallest
it.
hill, as D'Angelo said. That is a
This
little
is
bitty
so
heel.
small because I bought this one and it came with the Leger fragrance, which is this but the lighter version. And I really wanted to check it out to see like should I buy the full size or what? And so
That looks like a two
sadly,
meal decant.
sadly, it's I haven't used this all. So and that's because I have this, I have the Leger, I have a big Leger, and I have another flanker. So
Okay,
a lot to use
I
up.
got you.
The next coffee fragrance, and I just got this one. What would Kia be talking about if I'm not talking about Dua? But this is Cafe de Dua.
Okay.
Um, it's literally pictures of coffee beans on it.
Isn't that
And
a is that an inspired expression or is that one of
no,
theirs?
this is one of their original blends, and this
Oh.
smells like cookies in a latte.
Oh, okay.
So a
I
strong
do.
latte.
I was a big Dua fan for like a while, and then they kind of did me dirty with something. It took them about I think what 2 months for me to get my fragrance, but I forgave them and went back and
Uh,
bought something. Yeah, it
that
was
sucks.
I get it. It's just they need to have a better way if something happens because I bought like the you know how you get the two fragrances in one,
Hmm.
like the dual box or whatever. They sent me
Okay.
one. They forgot to send me two. So
Wow. Yeah, that could
yeah.
definitely leave a bad taste in your mouth.
But we're good now. We're good. Me and Dua, we're
Okay.
cool. We're cool.
Cool. So yeah, I
That's
had
what's
to try I have other fragrances by them with hints of coffee, but I definitely
okay.
wanted to try one that's supposed to be the coffee scent. So this definitely gives me cookies and a strong latte or a strong
Okay.
latte. I like it. I appreciate it. And so the last one that I'm going to talk about is I have it in a little box. This is Floral Street Lang Lang Espresso. That
Oh,
is travel
nice.
size. I was really into Floral Street at one time before I even got
Okay.
into this fragrance journey, but
Okay.
I never decided on one for a full bottle. So this is my Floral Street Lang Lang Espresso because I was really pressed or really wanted to smell their coffee fragrance. So this for me, if
hmm
anyone, hi the fragrantician, hi Gabby, thanks
Hey
for joining
Gabby. Hey
us.
Nika.
Hey Nika. So this is, if anybody's familiar with Cafe Tuberosa by Atelier Cologne,
Yep.
this is
I
so
saw that.
similar. This is
Okay.
so similar that I was pretty disappointed. However,
But it
as
lasts
it
longer?
as it wears, I don't know if it lasts longer per se, but as it
Okay.
wears, it takes a slightly different direction. And I
Okay.
think it gets a little bit deeper. And I feel like
hmm
it has what I think bitter almond may smell like, or what's Tom Ford's fragrance that has the bitter almond?
Oh, are you talking about Pegasus?
No, the Tom Ford.
Oh, my bad. Why am I thinking?
Uh,
I'm like parfums and more. Bitter almond. Tom Ford is
I think it
uh
has a cuss word in it.
yeah,
Effing
F
or
and
what?
fabulous. You're right.
Effing
F and fabulous.
fabulous. So
Yeah.
what I perceive effing fabulous to be, it smells like a little bit is in this.
Okay. Because I was gonna say F and fabulous was not
Spray it.
F and fabulous. It should have been called F and okay. Or it's all
But
right. It's okay.
so it's different, and I'm not quite sure if I want to walk around like this,
Okay.
but I like it. And I do think a man can get away with this for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I said three, but let me just throw one in
That's
here.
okay.
Let me
That's
throw one in
okay.
here. I
Grab what
got to
you
cheat.
got. Go ahead. Cheat. Cheat away.
D'Angelo remembers that I was disappointed. That's funny. But it's okay because I'm good with it. Like, especially having a travel size. Like
Yeah.
I really enjoy it that it's a different profile. And like I said, while it starts off like Cafe Tuberosa, I think it goes in a different direction. It gets a little darker, a little. I want to say it's a little dirtier. Like I think of like an
Okay.
alleyway, whereas Cafe
Uh,
Tuberosa definitely keeps me in the cafe. Like I feel like that's tuberose dipped in coffee, and then you're just sitting in this pretty cafe. So that it goes
okay.
that way for me, and then this goes a little deeper and darker. But I did want to say, and D'Angelo probably remembers this too, but this
That's
is
fun.
Noir Esquisse, which is by
Oh,
L'Artisan Parfumeur.
okay.
And this one I heard was just so gourmand. It was so this and so that. There's a lot of hazelnut and coffee and chocolate and some
Really
other notes. And when I got it, I was like, oh my God,
weren't
this is
loving it.
so masculine. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I
I
was
don't know.
so
Hey,
disappointed.
Aquagen.
Hey,
Really? So
Aquagen. Yeah.
how masculine is it to you? Like scale of 1 to 10.
So for me, I've learned that I feel like hazelnut, that whole hazelnut sandalwood concoction can be masculine to me. But I was
Okay.
watching another reviewer when I was looking for like some more opinions and perspectives on this one. A guy was saying like
Hmm.
he was like, "This is too feminine," and I want to say he was saying that because it's sweet. It is
Okay.
sweet,
Okay.
but the hazelnut deepens it and it puts me into this. You know how a lot of male lotions and moisturizers have shea butter and kind of like this cocoa butter kind of something
Right.
that they're always putting in male scented moisturizers.
Yes,
That kind of,
definitely.
I was kind of getting that from this. And when that's with the sandalwood and the hazelnut and the coffee, it was taking it that route. But
Okay.
I'm a little addicted to it.
Talking
Like
all that mess about it.
I know because it just took me like I was expecting more. You know, when people say, especially women say gourmand, you're thinking like caramel,
Right.
cookies, chocolate, like these
Yep.
other types of things, but not so much the nutty vibe, the coffee, the that kind of gourmand. And so now I literally really like this, and I don't know if it's because of when I got it, but it kind of reminds me of the holidays.
Okay.
So not with spices as if it were, you know, Christmas tree and Peru balsam and all these other things, but it's
Hmm.
just that coziness, the hazelnut, and if I think if you put this with like not jazz club, by the fireplace,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
it
By the
might even
fireplace
be
is
more.
nice.
It might be even more awesome. So I think, guys, this will be a good one.
Okay.
So that was my cheat,
That was your
and we're
cheat.
ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready for your next note.
All right. So my next note is a little bit of a cheat only because so we'll go back to something that you were talking about before. But this is going to be more of a fruity note. And
Mm.
then fruity, what I mean is like either pineapple or mango. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit because I had to mix it. So my first, as I just threw my fragrance on the ground, you didn't see that.
So what are you calling this category? What is this category?
So I'm gonna call this category. I'm gonna say this is. I would say fruity. I would say fruity because it's more like a. It's like a mixture of two different fragrances or of two notes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say that one of my favorite notes in fragrances is mango. I like mango, but I also like pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have just gotten three fragrances and said, okay, I'll just do either one or the other, but I couldn't pick. So I wanted to share. I wanted to share. So my first fragrance is going to be from Motifo Factive, and it's
Hi,
going to
MB
be
Fields.
Makai.
Mm.
Oh, hey, thanks for joining. Have you smelled Mackay before?
Mm-mm.
No. So, are
Mm-mm.
you familiar with Motifo Factive? The
Yes, I've heard of
actual.
them.
Okay, because I was gonna say he is actually he was a YouTuber and then became a perfumer, and I used to
Okay.
follow his channel all the time.
What's his
He
name?
was like big on his name is why am I drawing a blank? I know what he looks like. He is a brother out of Minnesota.
Okay.
I'll have to get you that information, but
Okay. Yeah, we could.
dope, dope, really nice dude. We kind of chopped it up a bit, but Mackay, he made after, yeah, Mr. Oz. Thank you. I'm like Doctor somebody. I'm sitting here throwing everything in my head. Yeah, yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Oz.
Oz. Yep, yep.
Okay.
Um, dope, dope guy to talk to, especially about fragrances. He would talk about Tiziana Terenzi before I saw many other people talking about Tiziana Terenzi. He had a lot more of the higher end fragrances than other people, so I really loved watching his reviews. Um, and he came out with this fragrance. He went on a trip with his wife. There's two fragrances that are associated with this, and it's Makai and then Hawakai. And it this reminds me of being in the jungle or like being on a beach, and then there's like mangoes, like real fresh mangoes. Like you smell the
Mm.
skin, you smell everything. um Such a beautiful, realistic fragrance that like takes you on a trip itself. It smells so natural, so beautiful, and this is beast mode to the extreme. So this fragrance probably lasts about, I think I get somewhere around 16 to 16 plus hours. And if it gets on your clothes, forget about it. Like
Okay.
you have to wash it out. So
Wow.
Makai is my first fragrance.
Can a woman wear that?
Yes, 100%. He actually made it, I
Okay.
think, for his wife, but it's so beautiful. Like I've worn it and gotten so many compliments, and then I've sprayed two sprays, and people were like, "What the heck is that? It's too strong. Take it off." Like,
Oh.
um, yeah. So this fragrance is dope. One spray, it's an extrait de parfum. So, um,
Okay.
my next fragrance is something that has been going around Fragcom a lot, and that's Mango Skin from Velheim. Have you smelled this one?
Yep. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I would buy a bottle.
I wish I bought 100 ml instead of the 50 ml.
Okay.
Every time I spray it, I'm afraid because I'm a creep about like all my fragrances being, the juice going away and me having to throw away my first bottle. So I have like a weird thing about that. So when I look at the bottle, I'm like, I can't wear this anymore for like at least a week or two. But every time I spray it and smell it, oh, it's so beautiful.
So, wait, which do you like more, Makai or mango skin? You have to pick one.
I don't know. I would just have to jump off the bridge. I mean, if I had to pick
Wait,
one, I would just die.
which one do you like better?
It's situational. It is so difficult. It is so situational
So, if
because
I had to buy one first, which one would you recommend for me to buy first? And not because you think I would like it, but because you your feelings about it.
I don't. They both, they both hit all notches. They both hit all notches. But Makai is so it has so many levels to it. So I would be honest and I would tell you, just like Anderson said, I would probably say Mackay I would purchase first.
Okay.
It's really hard, but I
Hi,
would
Maya
definitely,
Maya.
hey Maya. So um I would pick that one first, but I would quickly go and buy mango skin.
Okay, and you know that's
I
good advice because I don't have either one now. I have a sample of mango skin, but I don't have a sample of Mackay. And if Mackay is just as bomb as mango skin, like I think I need it because I know I need mango skin.
like it's slightly better. Slight like
Okay, I can live with that because I get
yeah.
both actually. I love it. I
And
love the mango.
Mackay honestly lasts longer than mango skin. Mango
Do they
skin is
smell
good,
similar or are they like different versions of mango?
different versions.
Okay.
It's mango skin has this like very juicy sweetness to it, I think. And then um like on me it's super sweet. Oh, hey Amina, look at her. Getting them
I
creep
didn't see
eyes.
Amina.
Um and Mackay has this like I'm sitting in a chair on a beach, there's
Hi,
sand,
Amina.
the ocean is out there, and
Uh,
the smell of the mangoes and the trees, and it's
all right.
tropical.
Okay. I'm
that's
sold,
what
Jerry. I'm sold.
that's what I'm getting. That's why that's why
Uh,
I love it.
that
i
sounds
can't i can't help
amazing.
it.
Oh
I
my
can't help
gosh.
it. So I had to re-explain it again. So Makai, definitely
Okay.
100%. Okay,
Amazing.
my last fragrance is going to be the fragrance that we've been talking about here, which is Lamar.
Lamar.
Lamar. So I love the fact that Lamar is like so tart and pineapple-y that, and then it has like that. I don't know what it is. It's like this funkiness that smells so good to me. I love Lamar.
A funkiness that smells good.
Yeah, it's I don't know what it is. That pineapple note is so tart. Yeah, it's very realistic. And there's this ladies and gentlemen, Lamar. That's right, Courtney. It's so beautiful to me. I love it. What do you think about Lamar, honestly?
I like Lamar. I think, and it's again just revisiting some of the comments in the chat. I know that Latanya was saying that she doesn't like it, as
Yeah.
so as well as Teresa. So, but I like it. You know, like I just did a review about it, and I was saying that I like it for special occasions. I don't think it's something that I could walk out and just feel like, oh, I smell great, or this is my
Right.
mood today. Like it's very specific for me
Hmm.
because it's so spicy and complex and just kind of has a lot going on with the
Okay.
pineapple. So
Yeah.
I like it and I do appreciate having a different take on pineapple,
Yeah.
but it's just not something that's an easy wear for me, I should say.
Okay. I respect that. I
And
was
I
gonna say
could,
I respect that.
and I would think that on a man, it smells amazing because all those spices, and I think it would just be gorgeous.
Yeah. I spray it every so often just to spray it.
Yeah,
And walking around with my chest out, feel good. All right. So
amazing.
that was my fruity. So what is your next?
You would never guess what my next one is.
Is it fruity?
It's fruity. I was like, we're here. Because
That's
that's what
right.
I was
We
saying.
here.
They were talking about Lamar before. I said, I have a category coming up kind of like that. And you beat me to it. So that's awesome.
Uh I was gonna switch and do something different, but
But I had to go with fruity. Because yeah, and I like fruity. I like fruity sweet. I like fruity florals. It just is what it is. I
Yep.
felt like that was my younger self, but I still love it. So it is what it is. I'm okay with that. And to celebrate all of that, I'm going with the Marc Jacobs because this one impressed me so much with the strawberry.
Yeah.
Um, Impressed me in the sense that I just did not expect to like it. I was like, oh, okay, Marc Jacobs, whatever. You know,
Right.
that's for the 16-year-old, which it probably is. But something about the strawberry was just so delicious and inviting and summertime,
Hmm.
reminiscent of the summer. So I just love it. I have used quite a bit. I'm almost at the halfway mark. So you see that?
Yeah.
So
You see what
yeah, that's
Amina
the
said
first
about
one.
me? She cracking jokes. You
What
see what
she
she
said?
said? I look like
No.
a superhero from the 90s.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to learn how to sit up straight, Amina, making fun of me.
Well, superhero sounds amazing. That's awesome. Oh,
A
Nika didn't like this
superhero from the
one. Nika didn't like mango skin. Nika, it's all right. It's, everything ain't for everybody. I get it. I get it. This is very basic fruity,
Okay.
but I sprayed it on myself and the strawberry just kept saying, "Hey Kia, hey." Like it's summertime, girl. Get out there. It's the juicy last I don't know. No, it wasn't last summer, of course, because we really didn't have a summer, but probably before that or the year before that, I was all about my theme for the summer was juicy fruit summer. So everything had to do
Okay.
with a juicy fruit, whether it was fragrance, swimwear,
Oh,
accessories, because those were really popular for summer, like pineapple earrings and all these other things and pineapple prints.
yeah.
So I have a lot of stuff like that. And so this was just reminiscent of that. So let me move on to the next one. Um,
Okay.
this
I
is a
know
silly.
before I fly
This
away or
I know
put my
superhero
tights
got things
on.
to do.
Right.
Is fig a fruit?
Yeah.
Is it okay? So
Got
it has
seed.
fig gourmand. I don't know how to say that in French, but this is one of the Maison Lancôme fragrances.
Okay.
And I hemmed and hawed about blind buying this fragrance for so long. And then I
Okay.
finally was able to get the smaller bottle, which I'm so happy about. I don't need a huge bottle. I didn't need a
Hmm.
huge bottle of any of them except Lavender Strain. Don't no,
Okay.
Amina, let me live. But this fig is a nice fig.
Okay.
It can be a little soapy, I think, but
Hmm.
it's still a bit creamy, and it's
Okay.
just a nice even because some of them can be too bright, too green and screechy, but I don't get that
Right.
from this. But it is truer to the fig fragrance that I know of in perfumery. So
Okay.
that's fig, and I really like that one.
Okay.
And then the next and last one, which one do I want to talk about? I can go with Al Herman's Janu Noir. So I think the main fruit in this one is kumquat.
Oh, I like kumquat.
Anybody in the chat can remind me if that's the main fruit in Janu Noir? So I think it's kumquat.
Yeah.
You see the faces of me to make about Lavender Strain, but Janu
Yep.
Noir. This one I really appreciate because it's fruity, but of course it's soft, spicy Orientals. I was trying to avoid saying the O word, and I still said it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry, but it's still a little soft, spicy, maybe slightly ambery.
Okay.
But there's that bright fruit that just brings it all together, and you don't smell like this.
Right.
But this is just more grown woman. It has a different smell. It's not the you smell like watermelon or you smell like strawberry or you smell like an identifiable fruit, but it's sweet
You think I can get
and
away with it?
delicious. Can you get away with this?
Hmm.
What do you guys think? Can Jerry get away with Janu Noir? You can get like if you can get away with Lamar, I think you can get away with this. Lamar is way more spicy. Like they're not even
Okay.
on the same level, but I think you can. It's
You
just
know,
that
it's
this
funny with them.
again is another like bright fruit, which I said that about another one that I had that you asked
Yeah.
about. I
You
don't
know,
remember which it was, but
Lamar doesn't smell spicy on me. It smells sweet. Just
because I think those spices and it melds with their body chemistry so that the pineapple is able to pop.
yeah, that's what I get. I get like a tart pineapple. So it's I don't smell the spicy aspect. It's just
It's
nice.
spicy to me.
Is
Did I
it?
do three? So I
Yeah, you
did
did
this
three.
one, Janelle Noir. Okay,
You
and
can
the
cheat
two.
if you want to, because I still got to do a. So we got two more left. So I have. This is the one. So I started off with my four. You know where I had the four. So
Mm-hmm.
now I have two.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with coconut, which I know I have more coconut fragrances, but I was trying not to go crazy because I can really go crazy.
Jerry, what is this? We told you guys we did this topic, but we didn't tell each other the notes.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So
You got coconut. So you got
I
coconut.
got coconut.
All right,
Got
let's go
coconut.
because I got
Let's
coconut.
coconut. That's what I'm talking about. We don't talk about it and we just jump into it.
That's funny. Okay,
So I'm doing Cocoa Moon.
Cocoa Moon, Beach
Have you
Giza.
smelled Cocoa Moon before by Beach
Yes.
Giza? I used to hate it.
Ah,
And one
interesting.
day, all of a sudden, it was like I got so many compliments. I was like, what am I even wearing? And then I figured it out. I was like, oh, it's Cocoa Moon. I was from that point on, I was spraying everywhere. I'm like,
That's
but
crazy.
it's something about it's something about that realistic coconut that you get, but it's also a boozy coconut. So I get this like slightly booziness off my skin.
I need
And
to
it's
smell it
just
again.
yeah, it just smells like a boozy coconut on my skin. I absolutely love the way it smells, but I have another fragrance to me that smells better than that. That's a
Oh, can
coconut
I guess?
fragrance.
Can I guess?
Go ahead. Guess.
Oh, but before I guess,
Okay.
yes, Aquagen. This is a dupe for Xerjoff's Dama Bianca. So I chose this version. My guess is that you're about to say, does it rhyme with pan your flames?
No, it
Ah,
doesn't. And I have it too. I don't know why I didn't think about grabbing it. That's my other favorite coconut. I wasn't looking hard enough. I ended up getting so many fragrances that I would have to pull every like grab it, pull it out, look. And you said it's Cocoa Moon sweet. It's not sweet, but it's sort of sweet. Thank you, D'Angelo. I appreciate you for telling what I was gonna bring out. Did you see what it is?
coconut nanas. All
Cocoa
right.
Nanas. Yep.
Okay.
That is Cocoa Nanas to me is besides Fan Your Flames is one of my favorites, if not the best coconut fragrance that I have. This is so gorgeous.
Is it coconut and
Um
bananas? Like, what is it? I've heard of it
it's like
before. I know people love it. I just don't have a frame of reference for it.
it's not. Hey Coco. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Coco.
um
We missed your Monday makeup on a Tuesday.
I know. How you gonna do makeup on a Tuesday? That's crazy. I'll go back and catch your
Yeah,
video
we gotta
though.
go back and watch because I know everything is gorgeous.
Oh
Jealous.
yeah. I know. But it's not. It's hard to explain. It's coconut, but there's also like a lot of fruitiness. So I don't know um if it's necessarily banana because I said the
Okay.
same exact thing, but it's like coconuts and fruit. It's sweet. It's beautiful. It lasts forever. For the people that are on the list for Coco Nanas, you should also check out Cherry on Top. I like that one too. It's not for everybody, but that one has that main note of cherry. But there's also coconut and pineapple. Thank you,
Okay.
Teresa. Um, it
Coconut and
is just
pineapple.
I'm smelling so good over here. I was so happy that I got to spray all of this stuff on
I
because
bet.
I still have three more to spray, but that was my coconut. So let's talk about your coconut.
My coconuts. Which ones do I want to talk about? Let's go with uh Dua's coconut ice cream gelato.
Oh, what does that
So,
smell like?
right. So I think the name is a little misleading
Okay.
because it's not ice cream at all.
Well, gelato
Um,
isn't to me.
yeah. It is
Mm,
more of coconut. I was thinking that it's more of like a coconut with the brown shell and coconut meat. It
okay.
doesn't like this would lead you to be that it's super sweet.
Okay. But
And
it's
while
not.
it is a little sweet, your first impression is just not, it doesn't match the name. So
Okay.
it's almost a different take on coconut for me. It's more of a, it smells like a coconut that they were trying to make unisex,
Oh, I got you. Okay.
like a coconut you would probably get in a men's moisturizer.
Oh, I got
That's kind
you.
of mixed with some shea or the brown shell, like the shell of the coconut, not necessarily like a sweetened pina colada, sweetened ice cream. I don't know why they call this ice cream. I think that was clickbait
Oh
to make
yeah.
you buy
Oh,
it.
100%. I'm
But
like, you tell somebody, wait, I'm gonna smell like ice cream and coconuts. I'm buying it.
exactly. But I can appreciate it because it's a different take on coconut, and it's not like oh I don't like it and it stinks. But I appreciate it. I like it, and I'm glad I have it.
Okay.
The next one is oh I'm talking about fragrances I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for, but I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
talk about it anyway because.
Uh-oh. You want a drum roll when you bring it up? I'm gonna drum roll you.
All right, I'm gonna do a. Don't hate me.
Hate, 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 hate.
This is Kim K's.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. So this is the metallic rose gold heart, and
Okay.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll, if it's nearby or if there's a sample out, I'll smell it. Like I don't mind. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I think they try to bring things to the masses. It's not that expensive. I'm fine with that. Like I appreciate that. Thanks. But this one had
Yeah.
coconut in it, and I was like, I can just not get it. So
Okay.
inexpensive,
Hey, Bashan.
and it's a heart shape. It's metallic, and it smells like coconut. It's a win-win situation.
Right.
This is a very easy to wear coconut. It Kim K, from what I understand, uses a lot of gardenia and
Uh,
white florals in her fragrances. So that's
okay.
kind of the feel I'm getting with this. I
You
did
get a
not
lot
look
of
up
white
any notes,
florals.
unfortunately, but I feel like it could be gardenia
Okay.
with
Because I was
some.
gonna say I can't. That's one note I've been trying to like make my nose like it, but I
Really?
don't like that note. I also so the mixture of that with tuberose I don't like. I'm starting to
What?
like jasmine
Gardenia and
more.
tuberose?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't like those two notes together. They just, for some reason, it's just very off-putting for me. But I keep trying to smell it and I keep trying to, understand it. but
Okay, so I lied. It's not gardenia, but
oh,
it's
okay.
very along the lines of. It smells like it's from the KKW house. So this
Okay.
one, I was able to pull up some notes real quick. It's coconut nectar, white currant, and lemon.
Whoa.
Honeysuckles in the middle with tiare flower and orange blossom, and then the base, of course, is all love with amberwood, vanilla bean, and musk. So this is a nice,
Ooh.
easy to wear one. I can tell you, this sucker projects. Like I
So
was like, "Ooh,
could
did
I
I
wear
spray too
that?
much?" Could you
Could
wear
I wear
this?
that?
This is one I would tell you not to wear.
Okay, all right. I won't wear it.
But,
I want to
but
try it though.
it's inexpensive. I think you can try it. You
Yeah.
you totally could try it.
Okay. I would
It's
try it.
not one
Like
that
I
I'm
would.
like I'd recommend it to you. Like, oh, here, like no,
Okay.
it leans far feminine to me.
Okay. If it leans
It's
that far feminine, yeah. Because
yeah, I
I
don't think it's
basically
enough
make.
depth into it that I feel like it should work for a man.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I make fragrances get sweeter. They just like project. Coco, that
Yeah.
was Kim Kardashian's which one?
The rose gold. Let me see. This says the heart's gold, so I guess it's not rose gold. I think it looks really gold in the camera. So this
Okay.
is KKW Hearts Gold. It projects. Now I don't know how long it lasts though, but I just remember spraying it on and I was like, "Ooh, did I spray too much?" I was like, that's really like out there." Some
Okay.
people may
Yeah.
say it smells suntan lotiony, but the mix of coconuts that I have here, like it just
Hmm.
stands out as a floral coconut. So I did Gold Heart. I did the coconut ice cream gelato. And
Okay.
what is my last one? Let's go with Coconut Fizz by Guerlain. Guerlain.
Oh.
So this one, I like this one. We know that Aqua Allegorias are a lighter fragrance.
Okay.
Um, more kind of watery type fragrances.
Is it really light to the point where it like dissipates after a couple of hours, or
Hmm.
it does? Yeah, it looks
Hmm.
like it. Looks like water, like
But
tonic.
exactly, it's beautiful. I've been on the hunt for this for so long, and so now I finally have it. When I first got it, I had to prime my nose for it, like, where is it? But now I could like totally smell it. I don't know if it's because it's gotten warmer and my nasal passages tried to just chill out, but
Okay.
this is, to me, it's a very nice coconut, and it almost has an aquatic feel to it.
Oh, I love aquatic coconut fragrances.
So it's not going to have salt, but there's something aquatic about it versus
Okay.
versus the florals versus the kind of shea butter type
Right.
coconut. So this
So
one
it
compared to
almost
those,
sounds like this. It almost sounds like this, but this is on crack.
right?
This is
Oh, I
that
can't
on
wait to
crack.
try that. So yeah, this is coconut fizz. I enjoy it. And these two are, you can layer these for sure.
Okay. Oh, I just want to throw this out there real quick. He's coming out with two new fragrances. So
What?
I know I'm geeked, but I'm not because I'm not supposed to buy anything else. But I did,
Okay.
and I
Do you
have
know
been.
anything about like what's the inspiration behind them or like what we're
I,
looking forward to?
I don't. I just saw like a quick post, got excited, and then I was like, click away, click away, click away, because I don't want to like be tempted to. Like I said, I've like
Finger on the
purchased.
order button, like,
It's so quick. It just happens so fast. I'd be like, wait, I just saw the fragrance. What? What? I just hit order. I don't know what happened. I just hit send. Oh, did you smell the new one of that?
this is the new one.
That is a new one.
Latanya,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Latanya asked about it, and she said she was like, "No, Ice Angel Star, of course, is here, but we were supposed to talk about three. We're way over an hour at this point, so I didn't talk about it, but."
Oh, you could have talked about it.
It's
You're good.
definitely a amazing coconut. Now this is coconut
Yeah.
and pineapple, but with the Mugler DNA.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I love Mugler. Okay, so it's my
Now I'm like,
last,
what's your
right?
last category? Like, is it going to match mine? Wait. No, I think you're last.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
last.
Okay.
So that was your last?
That was my last, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Eagles lover.
Hey, Eagles
Um,
lover and Marcelin. Hey, Marshmallow.
hey. So check this out. My last one is going to be woods, but specifically, let's go with oak.
Oh, okay. That's
So
different from me.
have you heard of Sense of Wood before? Well, yeah, because I showed you something. Well, I showed you this earlier, remember?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm not showing you exactly what it is. But so I have a subscription to Sense of Wood,
Okay.
and I have oak fragrances that I was sent, and I'll tell you this, I have fallen in love with every single one. So, well, not everyone. I've fallen in love with probably out of all the ones I have, I think I have 11. I've fallen in love with 9. So the first one I'm going to talk about is called Oak and Oak.
Mm.
So Oak and Oak is, let me find a body part to spray because I've sprayed my whole, I don't know if you see this, but my whole arm is greasy from all the stuff I've been spraying. So Oak and Oak is, I'll just spray over something. This is like a beautiful woody. So you get the oak, but then I also get this sweet booziness. And I think this also may have patchouli in it, which is ankle. Yeah, Courtney, I should have sprayed on my ankle, but I'm not flexible and I can't bring my leg up to my nose. So I'm not
Spray
flexing.
your pinky. Spray your pinky.
Spray my pinky. There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do
Amina
this.
over
My
here picking on
palm.
me. I'm not flexing on purpose.
You right, Amina. Exactly. Can't go
But
to the gym for
this
nothing.
right. But this one is so beautiful. My first video, which Amina pushed me to do, so of course I have to throw a big shout out every time I see her or I talk about certain things. I have to always give props. So if Amina didn't push me out there to like do my first video, I would have never done it.
That's
But
so
Oak and Oak,
awesome.
yeah, Oak and Oak is so good. Definitely bottle worthy. I would, if you ever get a chance to smell this one, it's very beautiful. So I miss you too. We need to do one. The second one that I'm gonna talk about is sandalwood and oak. So sandalwood and oak is a more creamier, woody fragrance. So you get sandalwood and you get oak as well. And it's more of a sweeter, drier, woody fragrance.
Okay.
That I think this one it leans a bit I don't want to say feminine, it's super unisex. So if a
Okay.
woman wore this, super sexy. I think this is a bit more masculine. This is sexy unisex in a bottle.
Okay.
I love this one. And my last one is cypress and oak. This one is gorgeous. So thank you for staying, Latanya.
Thank
She
you,
has to get up
Latanya.
really
Way
early.
early. Yeah. We
I know.
appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you. Good night.
Good
Um,
night.
so out of the three of these fragrances, this one is my favorite. This one is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely sexy. Um, it's sweet. I'm going to actually redo the first video that I ever did, and
That's a good idea.
yeah, I'm gonna feature all of these fragrances, and then in that video, I'll let you all know what this is. So I bought a full bottle from the 11 fragrances that I had. So
Nice.
Yeah.
All
So
right. That was awesome.
yeah, you knocked it
Can't
out.
wait
I
to
was
hear
gonna
about that.
yeah. I definitely will be putting that out soon, but um I really love this live with you. If you want to, we can definitely do it again soon.
Yeah, we'll have to. This was fun.
Okay,
It
okay.
definitely took away some of the stress from work.
I'm glad. Did you see you're supposed to spray yourself like me so you could walk around looking like and smelling like a superhero,
But I
like
put on
Amina
my
said.
comforting scent so I can plow through the work. And then for this live, I put on the MAC Creme de Nude. So
Okay.
that was all.
Okay.
But I want
Dope.
to thank everybody for staying with us and watching and being a part of this live. We definitely appreciate you. And I'm always nervous to do a live, but Jerry talked me into it, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you.
Of course,
And
of
I hope to
course.
see you all soon in a video and on
Yeah,
Jerry's channel too. Oh,
that's
we're on
right.
Jerry's channel because my channel
We're on my channel, yes, but we're gonna be on your
doesn't have
channel
the
too.
video.
We
Okay.
definitely gonna be on your channel too. So thank y'all. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all have
Okay.
a great night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.